Welcome to our presentation of Discrete Maths course of this year. Our project is regarding usage of graph theory in traffic control. Now let us look into the presentation. Here is the team who made this all. Myself, Rohit, Ronit, Kuldeep and Karthik. So this is an overview of the project. At first we would like to share some introduction and then we'll go into problem statement. We'll look into an overview of the solution. And finally, we'll see the measures we followed to commercialize this project in case. So now let us go into the introduction. In this project, we worked on one of the ways of reducing waiting time of vehicles at traffic signals. While working on this, we used concept of graph theory and solving some equations with multiple variables. And yes, we haven't implemented entire part of graph theory, but just a small glimpse. This project excludes the volume of traffic or the size of the road into consideration. This is done using a mere assumption of ideal roads and ideal traffic in all of the directions at the signal point. These were our constraints. Let us jump into problem statement. Evolve a method to minimize the red light time of all vehicular streams coming to a junction at a traffic signal by implicitly reducing the red light time using suitable mathematical theories. The inclusion of volume of roads and size of the road in the problem may be neglected. It may be solved by keeping ideal conditions in mind. Here basically we have worked upon reducing the red light time which annoys us the most at traffic signals. Yeah, at the same time we are not increasing green light time because if we do so, the red light time of other vehicles will increase more. So here is the overview of our solution. Let us just look at the steps we approached to solve this. The problem can be solved by a particular method which is applicable to all such sort of problems. So we look at the vehicle stream first. So basically a stream is a vehicular traffic in a particular direction. Then we'll make a compatibility graph out of it. Compatibility graph is a graph which we build looking at the streams of traffic. Then we have to divide the graph into clicks, which would be called as phases. Clicks are basically a subgraph of compatibility graph, which is a complete graph in itself. Each phase will be having a particular amount of time for green light. The phase consists of certain streams. We set constraints like total time of one cycle and minimum amount of time of green light for each phase according to our own needs. Stream is the flow of traffic in a certain direction. Then giving variable names for phases, we follow the mathematics which gives us the least red light time of all streams. Let us look at the ways we would follow for the commercialization of this. When we look into commercialization of this project, we have to add some more things to it because a traffic signal in this decade has barely the ideal conditions which we mentioned. So the first thing we would look into consideration is addition of some more constraints. So they are size of roads and volume of traffic. These play a huge role in the project we worked upon because let us say a traffic signal is a crossroad and there are two roads which are heavily populated with traffic and there are other two roads which are barely having a vehicle. So in this condition we can give the green light time more to the heavy traffic streams because there are no vehicles on the other two roads to stop these heavy streams. It will be more time efficient and systematic. The second point is practical transparency of validity of the solution. Yes, we might have derived a solution to curb this problem, but it might not always match the practical expectations. So a series of trials must be conducted and then based on the efficiency of this solution, we may commercialize it. Finally, we bring you the conclusion of our presentation. The solution gives us an implicit way to come out of this problem, and as said before, this problem excludes the volume of traffic and the size of roads into consideration. The final answer of this problem explains us that we can curb even the heaviest traffic on this planet. but not all the situations will be handled in an exact manner. In some places, we may reduce the red light time drastically, whereas somewhere there might be hardly a chance to reduce it. The graph theory implemented here was of great use in clubbing up the streams into one place and for having a close observation of their flows. Thank you. This presentation template was created by SlidesGo, including icons by Flaticon, infographics and images by FreePic.